the whirlwind of economic news roiling markets and potentially causing political fallout. On Friday, the Labor Department reported the economy added 73,000 jobs in July. It was a sharp slowdown in hiring and short of economists' expectations.
The report also revised down the May and June hiring numbers by more than 250,000 jobs. The markets recoiled at that news. The Dow, S&P 500 and NASDAQ all taking steep losses for the day and the week. Late Friday afternoon, President Trump fired the head of the Bureau of Labor Statistics, which produces the monthly employment report. He claimed without evidence that the numbers were rigged. All of this playing out amid the backdrop of the president's new wave of tariff demands from America's trading partners. We begin this morning with Willie James Inman, who is traveling with the president in New Jersey. Willie, good morning.
Good morning to you both, Dana and Michelle. President Trump's decision to levy additional tariffs on dozens of trading partners is really sending concern with businesses across the country as they face a new tariff reality.
Just hours before his August 1st deadline, in an executive order, President Trump slapped additional tariffs on more than 60 countries, ranging from about 10% to as high as 41%. The list includes negotiated rates for major trading partners like Japan and South Korea, but there are notable exceptions, including Mexico and China, which remain in trade talks with the U.S. Separately, America's second largest trading partner, Canada, was slapped with a 35% tariff rate on some of its imports, up from 25%. The White House claims Canada hasn't done enough to stop the flow of illicit drugs.
Well, they have to pay a fair rate. That's all. It's very simple.
Trump said his August 1st negotiating deadline was firm, but these new levies will not go into effect until August 7th. A White House official said the delay allows U.S. Customs time to prepare for the tariffs.
There's definitely going to be a few different casualties, so we're expecting to just not have access to a lot of things.
Thea Merle is the co-owner of Nido Wine Shop and Market. 90% of her products are imported, including many wines from the Mediterranean. The president reached a deal for a 15% tariff on European Union goods, but there is currently no exemption for European wine.
It's not as if the tariffs getting pushed through is going to uplift the American wine industry. So in every direction, you'll be paying a premium for things that normally would be accessible.
As a small business, Merle says she cannot afford to absorb extra costs from higher tariffs compared to what she paid last year.
So some of your products that you currently have on the shelf now, you're not going to be able to replace them down the line because of tariffs.
Or if we do, they will be at a much higher price point.
Earlier this week, a federal appeals court held oral arguments in a case brought by a handful of small businesses in at least 12 states challenging the president's authority to implement those tariffs. Now, if the court sides against the administration, that could throw a wrench into the president's tariff plans, and any development in this case could likely end up before the Supreme Court. Dana?
Never-ending story. Willie, thank you very much.